Diary of Samuel Pepys, 6th of February 1661. Called up by my cousin Snow, who sat by me while I was trimmed, and then I drank with him, he desiring a courtesy for a friend, which I have done for him. Then to the office, and there sat long, then to dinner, Captain Murford with me. I had a dish of fish and a good hare, which was sent me the other day by Goodenough the plasterer. So to the office again, where Sir William Penn and I sat all alone, answering of petitions and nothing else. And so to Sir William Batten's, where comes Mr. Jessup, one whom I could not formerly have looked upon, and now he comes cap in hand to us from the Commissioners of the Navy, though indeed he is a man of great estate and of good report, about some business from them to us, which we answered by letter. Here I sat long with Sir William, who is not well, and then home, and to my chamber, and some little music, and so to bed. The 7th of February 1661. With Sir William Batten and Penn to Whitehall, to Mr. Coventry's chamber, to debate upon the business we were upon the other day morning, and thence to Westminster Hall. And after a walk to my lord's, where, while I and my lady were in the chamber in talk, in comes my lord from sea, to our great wonder. He had dined at Havre de Grace on Monday last, and came to the Downs the next day, and lay at Canterbury that night, and so to Dartford, and thence this morning to Whitehall. All my friends his servants well. Among others, Mr. Creed and Captain Ferrers tell me the stories of my lord, Duke of Buckingham's, and my lord's falling out at Havre de Grace at cards, they too, and my lord St. Albans playing. The Duke did, to my lord's dishonour, often say that he did in his conscience know the contrary to what he then said about the difference at cards, and so did take up the money that he should have lost to my lord, which my lord resenting said nothing then, but that he doubted not but there were ways enough to get his money of him. So they parted that night. My lord sent for Sir Robert Stainer. My lord sent for Sir Richard Stainer, and sent him to the next morning to the Duke, to know whether he did remember what he said last night, and whether he would own it with his sword and a second, which he said he would, and so both sides agreed. But my lord St. Albans and the Queen and Ambassador Montague did waylay them at their lodgings till the difference was made up, to my lord's honour, who hath got great reputation thereby. I dined with my lord, and then with Mr. Shepley and Creed, who talked very high of France for a fine country. To the tavern, and then I home. To the office where the two Sir Williams had stayed for me, and then we drew up a letter to the Commissioners of Parliament again, and so to Sir William Batten, where I stayed late in talk, and so home, and after writing the letter fair, then I went to bed. The 8th of February 1661. At the office all the morning. At noon to the Exchange to meet Mr. Warren, the timber merchant, but could not meet with him. Here I met with many sea commanders, and among others Captain Cuttle and Curtis and Mootham, and I went to the Fleece Tavern to drink. And there we spent till 4 o'clock, telling stories of Algiers and the manner of life of slaves there. And truly Captain Mootham and Mr. Dawes, who have both been slaves there, did make me fully acquainted with their condition there, as how they ate nothing but bread and water. At their redemption they pay so much for the water they drink at the public fountains during their being slaves. How they are beat upon the soles of their feet and bellies at the liberty of their patron. How they are all, at night, called into their master's banard, and there they lie. How the poorest men do use their slaves best. How some rogues do live well, if they do invent to bring their masters in so much weak by their industry or theft, and then they are put to no other work at all, and theft there is counted no great crime at all. Thence to Mr. Rawlinson's, having met my old friend Dick Scobell, and there I drank a great deal with him, and so home and to bed betimes, my head aching.